You're invited to visit the refreshment stand, where you'll be greeted with fast, friendly service. You'll find hot dogs, juicy hamburgers, and mouth-watering delicious pizza. There are refreshing hot and cold beverages, ice-cold cola, and orange drink. Goes great with an order of crispy French fries. Then there's a wide selection of your favorite candies and other delicious snacks. And there's always a fresh batch of hot buttered popcorn to go with the rest of the show. So visit the refreshment stand now during this 10-minute intermission and add to your enjoyment of the movie. We're happy to have you with us tonight and hope you'll come back often.
Because I am agoraphobe and you are not. Hey, what is happening, everybody? How's it going? Sorry again about last night. You know, a little burning a candle at both ends thing. Still a little tired, but I feel great. Looking forward to checking out Chris's Cruelty and showing it to all of you guys. You guys have met Pringmar and you guys have met Raymond. Kick-ass guys, really cool, really fun guys. Really give a lot of insight there. I still got a little bit more footage left, so I'll probably put it on there. Stick it on here and just show it to you guys maybe next week before Russell and I kick off High Tension. So see what's up. What we got here. Oh man. Hey Russell, how's it going? Hey Chris, how you doing, man? Yeah. and I didn't really look at the chat or anything. So everybody was like, "What the hell?" Yeah. As a matter of fact, I just scored a really kick-ass version of the Maniac remake. It's a 4K Blu-ray combo. It has the CD soundtrack, and it's got like 6 discs. So I'm looking forward to get my hands on that. I haven't seen High Tension in years, Chris, so I'm looking forward to it. And I know what kind of stuff Russell's into, and everything. And Russell's been with me for a long time, so I was like, "Hey, man, you want to join for this one?" He'd only joined me one other time, and we had 2 other people. So I figured, this way, he and I didn't really get a chance to really talk about the film and stuff like that much. So this time we will. So it should be very cool. Hey, how you guys feeling tonight? How you guys doing? How is everybody? Is everybody kicking some fucking ass? Now, I would tell you, this film is, it, it is. They are from Norway. Um, you will need the subtitles. This particular version of it doesn't have dubbing or anything, but some of the best films that I've ever seen, especially from horror, are subtitled, and it's really easy to follow. It's really good. Now, I've got to tell you, Per Ingvar, this guy does most directing. He does a lot of writing. He's an artist on the because they have another movie on here too called Headless Entanglement. And it's here on Tubi as well, so definitely check that one out as well. The villain in this is absolutely brutal and kick ass, man. So if you're queasy with assault and stuff like that, then you know. But it doesn't revolve around that. This guy is it's got some nasty kills. Bringbar actually does all the physical effects in this too, and it's amazing considering, you know what I mean. So, you got the link right there. Pull it up here again. I was very pleasantly surprised when I first seen this movie because you also got 3 characters in it, the 3 main characters, a girl, and then you got Bringbar, and then um, another one of their friends, Magni. Um, them 3 are like the 3 main characters besides, the maniac. Um, and like I even had to ask him. I don't know if you heard that during the interview. I even had to ask them if they had all known each other for years, like they all to school together and shit. And no, they had just met this chick that's in it, this main girl that's in it when they made the film. But it feels like they've known each other, so they do a really good job. I really can't praise it enough. Um, for little budget, no budget they was working with, did a fantastic job. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Give me throw me the thumbs up when you're ready to roll on this. It's 94 minutes and it was released December 13th, 2013. And those of you who know who Lynn Lowry is, she is she is in Headless Entanglement. They actually got her in one of their films too. Lynn Lowry, she was in Shivers. She was in I Drink Your Blood. Oh shit, a few different shows, man. She plays a nurse, the nurse in Shivers. Roger, and she's the girl with the electric knife. The younger, the more attractive from the smaller boobs. And and just I drink your blood. The one never says no. Familiar with that film, you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I haven't got to check out the Headless Entanglement yet either. I'm wanting to check that out. So, let's see. Any other any other shit I need to tell you guys here? Probably not. Except for, like I said, this coming Christmas Eve, I will be doing my Sunday afternoon matinee, and it'll be at 2 p.m. and it works out perfectly that way. It doesn't get in the way of anybody's Christmas Eve shit or anything like that. And I'll be doing Black Christmas. I gotta squeeze in Black Christmas. And then next week, next Wednesday night / Thursday morning, on the 28th at midnight, will be the next Extreme Theater, and that will be High Tension. And Russell will be joining me. Not DT, Sean, Juno, and I have all the last 4 Mondays, 3-4 Mondays, have been doing the countdown. We're not doing it this coming Monday because it's Christmas. So as far as I know, so far we're still doing it at like 10 p.m. Tuesday night, and that will be all of our top 5 most overrated films. So, other than that, man, I think we're pretty much, Oh yeah. Did you do the pre? Did you guys have to do the second sight pre-order for High Tension? It looks like it's a really nice looking set, man. Oh, really, really nice looking. Oh, hold on. Well, you guys are here. Let me show you these. I added some new super chat bids here. Hold on a second here. I played those. Okay, I got like how many new? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 new ones. Here, check them out.
Yes, I would just love a duck dinner.
I just love that shit. That's the one where he's constantly blowing his bill off. Now here's another one. You guys probably remember this one too. And another one from that same cartoon.
Baby? Oh no! Naughty baby mustn't try to run away! Mother pig! Oh, here, Daddy! Kiss your son!
And these are my 2 newest ones I just put in today.
I claim this planet in the name of the Earth!
I claim this planet in the name of Mars. Isn't that lovely?
And
no
then,
one knows his way around outer space like Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
all right, so yeah, there we go. There's a new one. Yep, that's the one that I was talking about, man. There's one over there on Orbit. Yeah, it's a VHS. Yeah. Oh, cool. Did you happen to get in on that, Russell? That pre-order of High Tension? Like I say, God, it's probably been 10 years since I've seen that thing, man. Hey, Sean, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Pop it in and check out this Christmas Cruelty, man, because I know you probably haven't seen it yet. Check it out with us. I think you'll be impressed, man. Like I said, they do some really good work in it. Like I was telling them, the 3 main characters in this, they come off like they've known each other their whole lives, and they, the girl they had just met, Bar, which is he's one of the main 3 people. He's a guy in a wheelchair. He has brittle bone disease. He plays a guy that has brittle bone disease, and he really does. Matter of fact, he broke his jaw making this film. Well, that's just the the part that was on just a little bit ago, and then last night that was the interview. Right now we're getting ready to do the watch. So yeah, that was just, you know what I mean. They're really cool dudes. Like I was saying, the whole cast and the whole crew signed a Blu-ray for me, and yeah, he just sent it off a few days ago to me. So I really appreciate that. Really nice guys, man. Like I said, that Perine bar, he really does have like on glass. He really does have the brittle bone disease. There's a part in here. I guess he just bumped just right. I guess he broke his jaw in the making of this. And he just bumps the table. But he does that. He does all the physical effects, which is really good in this. Directs, writes it. So you know what I mean. The way they described to me, the way they made this reminded me a lot of like the way Romero and them made the Night of the Living Dead, and the way Toby Hooper and his friends made Chainsaw Massacre. You know what I mean? It was a labor of love. Get your friends together, or let's make a movie. You know what I mean? And like I was telling Chris and Russell a minute ago, um, another one of their films called Headless Entanglement is on here, and that one has Lynn Lowry in it. So yeah. Um, yeah. I guess, like I said, I guess the way that happened is they go on YouTube and he just decided to type in the film, the name, Christmas Cruelty, just to kind of see, thing was covering everything. You know what I mean? They're still trying to, trying to get the big break. And I guess my channel popped right up that I was going to be doing this watch on, this extreme theater watch. And then he looked me up on Facebook and found the gore probe there, and I never used that one. So he went back through and he recognized, because he knows Dan and them from Flesh Wound. They got a hold of him because he seen that I'd worked with him. It was like, hey, this guy. So Dan got a hold of me, and I was like, no, just so I made friends with Dan, with my actual Facebook, with my actual name, which is the one I use when I do use it. I don't put Facebook much because I don't like it. But then that's how he got a hold of me. And now we're fucking friends, man. He subbed, he's watched a bunch of the videos, so that's cool. Hey Juno, how you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're real appreciative, really nice guys, man. Like I said, this one, it I mean, it is rough, and it does fit in the extreme category. So it's the roughest, it's the roughest Christmas film that I've seen by far. So. Oh, shit. Well, what do you guys want to do about Tuesday? Do you guys still want to do the top five Tuesday night at 10 like usual? Well, Tuesday instead of Monday, since Monday's Christmas. You just want to keep that schedule, or do you want to reschedule that, or you guys? I mean, Monday night? Oh, you mean Tuesday night? Are you gonna be able to join us Tuesday night, Sean? Just kind of trying to find out now if if I possibly can. Well, just kind of let me know. Here, I'll pull that up one more time here. There you go. Shit. Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely can't do it Wednesday, because Wednesday night's when I'm doing is when I do usually it's Wednesday night / Thursday morning, midnight, which is basically Thursday, but it's still Wednesday night. And I'm doing high tension with Russell. That's that's you know that's the next extreme theater. So just trying to take the time we could squeeze in a couple hours. You know what I mean? We can wrap it up in a couple hours if we don't talk so damn much. So it hasn't ended up nearly being almost 3 hours, but that was a lot of fun last week. And I think this overrated is going to be fun too, man. You know, that could be more interesting than the underrated, in my opinion. Like, like we're probably, this is the kind of thing that's going to be like, what? You know what I mean? You consider that overrated? Um, yeah, like what time you guys talking about? Like what? Maybe 8, 9 o'clock or something like that. That's fine with me, man. I don't care. Yeah, yeah. We can all 8:30 Tuesday night. That works for me. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll change the time. That's cool. I'll let everybody know. I'll go out a post and all that so that everybody knows. Yeah. So you gonna set up for 8 or 8:30, whichever one. Have it wrapped up by 10:30. Sounds good to me, man. There's the link, and like I said, this is in Norwegian, so you will have to read it, but it's easy. There's not a shitload of dialogue or nothing. It's easy to follow, and it's just, you know what I mean. You know what's going on. You don't have to hear, everything being said. You know what's going on in this film. I mean, it starts right the fuck off, kicking you right in the throat, man. So if everybody is ready, there is the code. It is on Tubi. It's the only one that has it. I could not find it anywhere on any of the look movies or anything. So Tubi it is. We're gonna deal with, we'll all have ads, so we'll all just kind of just, like I said, I ain't never leave a soldier on the field. So if anybody's still watching it, you know, I will wait for whoever. So everybody give me a thumbs up whenever you're ready. And when everybody's present accounted for with the thumbs, we'll start that slow 5 count. I think you guys gonna like this. I did, for real. I wasn't just blowing smoke up their ass when I said they did a really good job on it. See, because it's not how low budget it is. Here's what I look at it: low budget. It's not how much money you have; it's where you spent it. That's the thing. You see shitty low budget movies, and they just, just come off really cheap. That means they spent their shit in the wrong place. But you get shit like Halloween, Jingle Massacre, or films like, all those films like that. Um, they knew where to spend their money. You know, if you know where to spend that little tiny bit of money you have, you can make a good film, and they prove. I'm just looking forward to seeing the Headless Entanglement. It's a kick-ass thing. So, you know. Oh, dude, did you already start watching it, Chris? Well, shit. Let me start that slow 5 here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Chris went ahead and started without us, so God damn it, Chris, that's it. You're fired. No, appreciate everybody joining me tonight, man. Really, you guys check out that the first one was about a half hour. That first part of the interview was a half hour, and then the one I just did earlier on there, that's about 10-15 minutes. So that pretty much covers the interview. Man, I'll be right back, you guys. I was so ahead. All right, I'm back. Yeah, you get the yeah, you definitely get a couple of salts in this, but it's not something that's overly, you know what I mean? This guy, you know, this villain's a damn good villain, and I guess he's like the nicest fucking guy. Pringvar was telling me that he was just over at his parents' house a couple weeks ago, and this guy was at Pringvar's parents' house having dinner with him and his parents, and I guess his parents just love this dude. So it's like it's hard to imagine this guy having dinner with your parents. You know what I mean? Well, no, we need more. You know, need more real horror. First of all, you know, all this goddamn mainstream shit driving me crazy. Hey, Austin, throw start checking it out, man. We just started it, dude. I think you'll enjoy this. We're not even 3 minutes in yet. Find dastardly things going on here by the best. And the fucker goes and gets the tools from their own fucking. This is their own supply of tools he's getting here. Lining them all up here. You got a drill, you got a torch, you got some pliers, a clamp or something. Oh shit. Dude, like a table saw. Considering where I met Austin, I'm I'm pretty sure Austin would probably enjoy it. He'd probably like the gore and the kills and shit in this. Yeah, get my yeah, he said might as well do the smallest one first. That's fucked up, man. Right in front of the mother. The mother's the one laying on the belly. She's the one that he just assaulted. Hell of a way to start it out, huh? Double up production. Green Broad Tamarind and Magnate Steinwall. And of course, like I said, um, um, Raymond Valet also. That Tormadline, that's the that's the uh that's the killer. That's the main. Really? Haven't watched that yet. That'll probably after Christmas. That's a you know yeah. This girl here, that's Eileen. I think it's pronounced Ashim, Shim, or something like that. It's Eline, capital A, small a, Sheim. The killer, the killer is called Serial Santa in this. Cool. That's good news, Austin. Look forward to it. Yeah. Did you guys see where Arrow re-released it just with different artwork? Re-released the fucking the uh, the quartet and and the quadrilogy of Psycho. They re-released the shit again just with different just today. People are pissed, I guess. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's gory and it's extreme. It's got some bad shit going on in it. There's assaults. There is murders. There is fucked up murders. and there's some kills. You better believe it. And like I said, the guy that stars in it, the guy in the wheelchair, that's for Ingvar. That's for his name's for Ingvar Tomren, and he's the guy in here in the wheelchair, and he also directs, and he co-wrote it, and he does all the physical effects, and the physical effects are pretty damn good. I guess he talked to the dude that made Dead Snow, and the dude from that did the effects in Dead Snow is the one that taught him how to do physical effects. When you don't have any money. So yeah, well, yeah. They're releasing the four of them together, and then they're releasing. It's got different artwork. You don't get the choice to get the chatter again. It pissed me off because that's the one I missed. Um, and then they're just releasing the first Hellraiser on 4K, and then the Psycho has new shit too, new artwork on the box and shit. Now I think it's a good idea that they re-released it now, but they should have to begin with is release but they should have did all three of the Hellraisers like by themselves, all three of them on 4K by themselves, because people like all three of them. You know, Actually, you come right down to it. The first Hellraiser is not even really about the Cenobites all that much. It's more about Julia Frank shit. And about the deceptiveness and because she plays one hell of a bitch, man. Those two are like the scum of the earth. These people are. You know what I mean? He comes over, and the night before he fucking marries he's gonna get married. His brother comes in from out of town and fucks his wife the night before he marries her. And then what I mean? It's like, what a brother, man. What do I? What do I? It's like, what the fuck, man. And she's a bitch. She said I act like a bitch all the time, Julie. It's like, man, fuck that. Fuck my brother all the fucking time. You came and be fucking nice to me. Yeah, yeah, totally about right. And the second one, the then the third one, I think the third one would have been just about perfect if you'd had the four original set fights in instead of the new ones they had. I'd have much rather have seen the original Chatter or the chick, the female in black and shit. One from the first. That's the only one she's in. The first one. That's a totally different chick. And it's like, and then there's a couple of them later on. When you get like fourth one down the line, there's a couple of them in there that aren't bad films. They're just not about Hellraiser, really. You know. Yeah, and my only problem with part two is the fact that the Dr. Channer was able to just wipe out all four of them like they were bitches. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a good fight. If you're gonna have them fight and have them beat the four original Cenobites, at least make it a good fucking fight. He just fucking just wiped the fuck up all four of them out. It's just like, what? Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Another guy sitting there with the beard, the shorter guy. That's Paringo, the guy that was in the interview, with the bigger beard. Now, Sean, if you guys are still in there, like I and Austin, um, I was just telling um, Chris and Russell to begin with there that he's in a wheelchair because he's playing a guy that's got brittle bone disease, like in glass. I guess he really does have it. He broke his jaw, man. He just bumped the fucking end table and broke his jaw. I was like, damn, dude, that would suck. That would suck, man. I think he's the first person I ever met that has that. You can't do anything. You can't take any kind of impact without breaking your bones. I wonder how many bones he's got. Yeah, I love this part here. This is when they're gonna make masks. They're gonna do like plaster with face and shit. And, you know what I mean? And this is fucked up. Like these three, I think really give off feeling like they've known each other for years. You know, they really do. I gotta add. Oh yeah, man. Event Horizons. Oh yeah. It's weird, man, because you know you're watching, and then all of a sudden shit starts happening, and you're like, "Whoa, I didn't see it going here." You know? I like films that do that. You know, now, I would say I like the Void. I'll say that I like the idea of the Void, and maybe the first couple of acts of the Void. I thought the third act got a little hokey and it went a little long, and I think that fucked up the film. It had a good cast, and had a good idea as a creepiness, but then it just didn't. They didn't finish it well. Oh, you got Conan and the Warriors. Now, I didn't. I didn't get the Warriors. Well, I could get the Warriors. I have a pre-order. I could get it, but I have the imprint set, and it looks so fucking good, man. Now, Conan, I don't have any of those, so I might have to go there. Might have to do that. As far as some other shit goes, did you guys see where Bully was being released? It's got a really nice set being released. I can't remember who's releasing it. Does anybody remember who's releasing Bully? Because it's got two different versions. It's got two different limited editions. I didn't think anybody was ever going to release that like that, man. Now they need to do the River's Edge in a really nice version of the original Cube. Then they'd be not. I'm actually surprised Arrow's never done Cube. Yes, yes. It was the first one. It was the first Blu-ray with the theatrical cut, I do believe. Yes, yep, the one with Brad Renfro. Yes, yep. It's finally getting a limited edition with the booklet and all that shit. Hell yeah. 2 or 3 days, maybe even soundtrack. I think, which I was excited about. I seen it on Instagram a couple days ago. I can't remember who's released it though. I'm thinking about pre-ordering. Who am I getting it? It's the same place that just released the new limited edition of Audition. So whoever did that, whoever just got the pre-order going for Audition here about a month ago, that's who's doing it. They're making these masks. He's trying to take this mask off and it's pulling off his facial hair off. He's fucking just bitching at him. That's Magni laying on the floor there. He's the one getting the mask on first. He's a bitching motherfucker. He does a really good job of being that friend that just fucking bitches, you know. He just ripped his fucking eyebrows and mustache and stuff. He just looks at him. Lost all my fucking facial hair. No, there's still some left. And the rest of it is right here in your mask. He shows it to him. He said, now it's your turn, motherfucker. You get down here. So he's looking forward to torturing him now. So he seems to be covering his beard up over there. Show my fucking facial hair. And he was like, oh, you still got some left. And the rest of it's right here inside the mask. She just watches him like, already. This actually takes the time for you to get to know these characters a little bit and let you show you their friendship and shit like that. You know, and I think that's so important. You know what I mean? You got some really good kills with some people that really didn't matter in the beginning. He killed that whole fucking family, including the baby. And then now you get some character development. Meanwhile, we get some more shit of the killer and we get to go inside his mind. They really pay a lot of good homage to a lot of good American films too. They're hanging. This apartment was Ingvar's or for Ingvar's, I do believe. He's got a big ass Goodfellas poster hanging there. They also have like a Jaws mouse pad, and let me see, this really killer shining snow globe type thing. I guess their favorite filmmaker and most of their favorite films is Tarantino, so they're big on Tarantino too, which is excellent. Did you guys see the new show that I'm starting? The new bio show that I'm starting. Yes, I'm kicking it off right. It's called Creators and Performers. And it's about everybody involved in filmmaking, all the greats. If if you're great or you were great, I'll probably talk about you. I'll probably devote a show to you. I'm gonna do one on Rob Bottin. Let's see, I'm gonna cover a lot of people, man. Um, I'm gonna do a rare Daryl Hannah bio. Let me see. Definitely gonna talk about some good directors, some good cinematographers. So I'm gonna be some Dean Cundy in there. Of course, great actors, and I'm kicking it right the fuck off, man. With, in my opinion, the greatest living actor, not only the greatest living actor, but the greatest actor that's ever lived, which is Daniel Day-Lewis. You know, so which Jeffrey Dahmer show? I've seen a few of them. I remember the very first Jeffrey Dahmer movie that was made. It's called The Secret Life of Jeffrey Dahmer. That was the very first one. It was made like a year after they caught him. Like, you know. And then there was one just called Dahmer that had Jermaine Renner in it. And then there's another movie too. And then they got that Netflix series. Yeah, yeah. I've seen that. It's pretty creepy, man. It's called dude. Quicksilver. Yeah. There's all their masks and shit that they made. But I don't know how they'd be hanging around with her, you know, because she's attractive. I don't know if they'd be hanging around with her and just not even, you know what I mean? You know, they had to try they had to try to hit it one. At, at, at least Magny had, he's at least tried. I mean, come on, you know, you became friends somehow. And it probably started with you trying to fuck her, man. You don't even bullshit. But I'm just fucking with these fucking people. Yep, yep. Extra three, sure was. And he also liked to listen to Black Sabbath. You know, he would play Black Sabbath too while he'd be playing The Exorcist 3 on the TV and jamming some Sabbath. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. There's a killer on flashes. He just spotted her. And here's his wife. He and this killer here, he's got a wife and daughter. Oh no, this chick's not his wife. Oh, he's at work. Okay. Oh man, yeah. Dahmer, I don't know, man. If any man was ever, any person was ever possessed, if there's ever any real possession, in my opinion, because I don't believe there ever like has been. If there's ever any real possession, I think it was quite different. You know, you know. I think that's the way real possession actually takes place. You just spit pea soup, your head spin around and shit. You know, you do shit like fucking drug and rape and eat victims. Yeah, the one with the Jeremy Renner playing was a pretty decent show, but they changed the facts around a lot. Like that whole ending's completely different than it actually happened. Position on MK Ultra, yeah. Mm, that's one way to look at it. Warriors. What do you say about the Warriors, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind the flashing into the comic book type things, the way they did that, but it just broke up the flow so much. You know, it fucked with the pacing. Yeah, the ending was completely because they changed that. That's not how it ended. Even though that is a cool song they play at the end. You just walk away and hop the level. This it's Norwegian. They're from Norway, bro. Pussy. Grass means juice. Imagine how he's telling. All right, have a good night. he just fucking looking at him. Nice guy just sit around and daydream about his victim, about people he wants to victimize. I think. I think he kind of sees them and then studies and finds out where they're at there on the computer there at work, and he stays after and shit. That's what he's doing his serial killer homework. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's fantasizing about her now. She looks different like each time you see her. You know what I mean? She's one of those people. Ending with that. Yeah, that dude that played that man is also the guy that plays the dad or whatever, the main guy of the house in the first Collector, and I think he kind of looks like Christopher Reeve. Like if Christopher Reeves had a little brother that was an actor, it would be that guy because he had something about him that he had a Christopher Reeves look about it. Yeah, that one really made a joke about Bundy, didn't it? Yeah, they took great pleasure in stuffing his ass full of cotton. Yep, he just looked her up. He just found her. Ooh. But now on out, you know, need a little more character development here, and then shit's gonna hit the fan, my friend. He's sitting there fucking jerking off, thinking about him, man. But he's a fucking pervert. Yeah, I was gonna grab back, Chris. Well, I wish I'd have grabbed, but I missed, which I'm still trying to find for a good decent price because I want the slipcover. Is the Bret Hart Wrestling with Shadows? I should have grabbed that. Well, speaking of that, my mm, don't answer the phone show up today. I got one of the very last. of the releases with the slipcover. It was on sale for like $20. Yeah, I just don't have any longing to watch anything with Gacy, man. He's such, he just seems slimy, man. He's a dirty fucking, you know. Talk about a horror house, man. There's like 30 bodies underneath this fucking house. This guy hired young kids and then fucking, fuck with them and kill them. Yeah, that was the Lifetime movie, the one with Brian Dennehy. Brian Dennehy could, fucking play anything. I loved him as the sheriff in the First Blood. What a bastard. He's a dick. What's his name? Oh god, I can't remember. Will. They kept playing Will, help, Will. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I can still get Wrestling with Shadows. I want it with slip and shit. You're not gonna find it at him with a post slip. That motherfucker sold out quick. Yeah, Beyond the Mat and that Wrestling with Shadows was made around around the same time when I was just getting into wrestling and being a wrestler. Because I started my independent wrestling career during the Attitude Era. So that was a hell of a time to be in any kind of wrestling. Very few limits. Man. I traveled around the whole Midwest here doing this shit. Israel Keys, yep, yeah. I know about Israel Keys. I spent a good portion of the '90s and into the early 2000s, watching checking a lot of shit. Yeah, yeah. You knew that I used to be a wrestler, right, Chris, when I was younger. Wrestled for 12 years. Pro wrestler for 12 years. '98 to 2010, retired in 2010. I'd been in semi-retirement for a couple of years at that point, but yeah, traveled all around the Midwest, man. For many different people. Worked for Dick the Bruiser's Sons Federation in Indianapolis. A lot of different shit. Got over 500 matches under my belt. Wrestled Jake the Snake Roberts in April 2001. When he was still in really bad shape. Did a good job, you know what I mean? He still did a solid job in the ring, believe it or not. Oh, speaking of that, Juno and I are discussing these top fives that we've been doing. I think here in a couple of weeks we're going to start doing those every other week, and then on the weeks that we don't do the top five countdown, Juno and I are going to do a wrestling show Monday nights at 10 o'clock every other Monday. So 2 weeks a month we'll do the rest. We'll do the countdowns with JT and Sean, and then the other two we're gonna do a wrestling show. So definitely check that out. Hey Mikey, how you doing, man? Mikey just cracked me the fuck up, man. 2 or 3 nights in a row. One night he tells me that he's like, I'm probably gonna piss you off with this new video I did about Metallica. So I check it out, and he sits there just fucking, you crybabies are talking all kinds of mad shit. I was like, geez, relax, dude. I'm not saying that they sold out. I just don't, I'm just not into the shit they've been doing since Blackout. It's just a matter of taste. And then last night, I think it was last night, he did a video talking about films that uh, he finds overrated or not as good, you know. And about everyone he started naming, he was like, "You guys are really gonna hate me this time." I was like, "Why am everybody hate you so much, man?" Yeah, Gino's seen it too. Yeah, Jordan Peele is overrated. Yeah. Get Out's okay, but after that, I thought they were just, he spends too much time trying to send a message than actually trying to make an effective, good, engaging film. In my opinion, he's trying to get that message out there. He's just trying, come on, man. I don't need to be preached at, you know. Don't preach at me, just entertain me. Yes, Judy Arias, yes. Yeah, June and I are going to be doing yeah, every other Monday we're going to be picking a topic or a countdown or just whatever, maybe just discussion or whatever. And, but it's going to be about wrestling. We're devoted to that. You know, hour, 2 hours worth of wrestling twice a month, which was something I want to do anyway. I used to do that here and there with Echo Zero, but I don't do anything with Echo Zero anymore. So, um, you know, anything. Razor Ramon, Chico. Razor Ramon was one of the most Scott Hall is one of the few guys in wrestling history that had the total package. You could probably name 5 or 10 that had the total package. Everything from the charisma to the ring psychology to the to the promos to the wrestling ability. You know what I mean? It had the total package. Scott Hall was one of them. Once he adopted the stud gimmick and then the Razor Ramon, but he's also he was a fucking asshole. He really was. You know, Eddie Guerrero was a total package. Yes, I watched his promo earlier again. I just kind of just come across it. His promo that he gave Brock Lesnar, and Brock, somebody's addiction, and he's like, "Yeah, he's addicted. He's addicted to losing." And then Eddie goes off for like 10 minutes talking about how I lost family, I lost my dignity, and all this shit. It's one of the best promos, man. It's so full passion. It's so good. He meant that shit, man. He was shooting hard on that one. Eddie, Randy Savage was a total package. Um, Flair was a total package when he was younger. Yeah, well, Dean Malenko also has the personality of a Ford, so Yeah, ain't that fucked up, Mikey? Sonny was hot, dude. I mean, I don't care if she was a hoe or not. Sonny, shit, we were talking about Sable. Sable bought her looks. I was never into Sable. I never thought she was all that great. I always thought Sonny blew her the fuck away. But god damn, she looks like chewed up bubblegum now. She got 17 years. She's lucky that's all she got. They had to do something with her. Damn, come on, man. Finally ended up killing an old man and shit. Yeah, she's not gonna get out until she's fucking 70 years old or some shit. Life's over, man. Mr. Perfect, yeah, Kareem. Yeah. Kareem. Now, he was almost. Rick Rude. Rick Rude was gold. Might be. Henning was, maybe not quite as much as some, but he was. Some of them had to develop it. Like Stone Cold ended up being told that, but before he became, when he was, was still studying Steve and stuff, he was. Bump was told package, you know, you like him or not. And that fucker had it early on. Yeah, I love this. He's singing this nice, sweet song to her, the sweeping girl off her feet, man. And then listen, right after he started talking all kinds of fucking, incel type shit. It's like, what's the fucking point? Um, per Ingvar wrote this, I guess, and then Magne, which is someone singing it, is someone, he actually sang. See, she likes it. She likes it so. Oh, yeah, she likes it. She's like, wow, there is there's a little bit of chivalry. There is a gentleman in there somewhere. Somewhere. He is my greatest fear. Shit, and then you listen to that shit though. Hogan was the whole package. Yeah, he was. Undertaker, not so much with the promos, but his character was so good. The Rock, yes. Triple H, I think is one of the most overrated wrestlers there's ever been. And I'm not saying he didn't have nothing or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, oh yeah, here's Mel. I only seen that once. I didn't care for it much, man. It missed the sporting character so bad. I wish they hadn't waited so damn long. Yes, yes, he got that from his ex-wife. They were watching a thing on Richard Kuklinski on the HBO, and they were talking about and shit. And she brought him some hot tea, and she said, here, you better hurry up and drink the tea before it turns stone cold. And she said, that's your name, you be stone cold, Steve. Nipple H, yeah. Yeah. Booker T was a total package. Was he the King Booker? King Booker? Yeah. Roddy Piper was definitely a Bret Hart became total package, but he was so fucking great in every other way. To me, he's number two on my list all time. Bret Hart. He's my favorite. So many ways my favorite. But to me, he's not the greatest wrestler of all around wrestler of all time. None of those are the right there. To me, Randy Savage is the overall greatest wrestler ever lived. Randy Savage invented the way wrestling matches are done now, and that's too bad because it's got ridiculous. Where every move and everything, a choreographer from the time the bell rings until the time it ends, every spot, every move, everything. That wasn't done yet. That was still foreign in like WrestleMania 3 when him and Steamboat. Steamboat, if Steamboat couldn't have done promo as good, Steamboat would have been total back. Kurt Angle was a total back. Absolutely. Oh man. Oh, Bret Hart could have a great match with anybody. Bret Hart knew how to tell a story shit better than anybody. Shawn Michaels became a total package, you know, especially in the fact that he's a total fucking jerk off, and he come back, he was supposed to be a better guy. And a lot of people said he wasn't. Like, what's his name? Shane Helms or Gregory Helms, which I met him too. I almost before he went to WWE. Well, before he went back to WCW, and then he ended up in WWE, and then they gave him the superhero gimmick. He stopped through, and he was working at an independent show that I was working at, and I was this close to getting to work with him. God, he is so good, man. He is so good. You never get to see that in WWE. He was really. I really wanted to work that match with him, but the only got to work the match with him was the promoter's stepson. So can't really compete with that, can you? You're working for a promotion that both of his wife's sons are wrestlers too. Who you think's gonna get most of the shit? You know, good old wrestling politics. Yeah, I really want to do that match. Not that not that it was a bad match. I mean, yeah, they said Haku is like one of the most Haku, Rick Rude, people like that were like legit badass motherfuckers. Wow, East West Connection. I heard that in a long time, Russell. Jesse Body Ventura and Adrian Adonis before he became adorable Adrian. When he wore the black leather jacket and did the street hood gimmick. Yeah. Adorable Adrian. That's great. Magnificent Morocco, man. Magnificent Morocco is so underrated. I love Magnificent Morocco, man. He was a monster. He never got the push he deserved. Magnificent Morocco. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, he when he came back in the '90s, there he he got fired in the late '80s because he kind of had it. But he came back in the '90s. He straightened up a lot, and him and the Click didn't get along somehow, and you know they ended up getting in Vince's ear, and the only time I think Vince has really been that weak to wrestlers. You know what I mean? It was that Click, and that was just because Shawn was in there, and Vince wanted to fuck Shawn. I totally believe that. I totally believe that Vince had a fucking a crush on Shawn. Like Brett was like his son. For the longest time. Shawn comes along, and he's just starry eyes and googly eyed over Shawn. Shawn's the only person that he was going to take sides over Brett against. I guarantee you. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And he made a great team with Jesse the Body Ventura, like Saturday Night's Main Events and Superstars, on Saturdays and shit. Hell yeah. Yeah. Jesse Ventura and Vince McMahon, Gorilla Monsoon. Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura did well. And then you had Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan. They also did prime time wrestling. Um, you know, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan are two of the best ever. Probably the best up to the point where um, Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler start doing it together. Dino Bravo, yeah, 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 so good. Imagine the package Dynamite Kid would have been if he could have put and wasn't so fucking insane. Dynamite Kid was one of my biggest influences. I loved his wrestling. You know? I suffered a lot of brain damage and neck damage from my wrestling too, because my finisher, of course, this is long before the Chris Benoit thing. My finisher was flying headbutt from the top too. So didn't make me, didn't make me murder my family or anything. She's getting ready to hit the fan here, guys. They're coming out. They got a hangover. They're getting over this hangover from the party the night before. Well, they're planning their Christmas party or whatever for this night. You getting ready to see some fucked up shit. Yeah, yeah. Uh, um, I'm not sure if Shot Factory still has rights to it, or I think they might have already done it. You know, because that was one of their earlier releases. Manhunter was. So I think they would have already done 4K if they still had the rights. But somebody will, because there's actually a lot of fans that I know some people that like it better than better than Red Dragon. Terry Funk was a good yeah. Oh yeah, all long yeah. I'm never a huge fan of it. I mean, it's all right. It was just hard for me to see anybody even as good, even as great as Brian Cox is, um, as um, as Lecter. You know, Joe's head. I think it's this bone disease thing, man. It's like, damn, dude. Gold dust. Yeah, it's The Undertaker has a podcast. He has a YouTube channel now. He does a podcast, and they were asking him, about gold dust, and he was going to be in the Hall of Fame. And he's like, oh hell yeah, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Well, he's keeping from going in there right now. The fact, number one, he's still active, and number two, he works for AEW. They're not going to put him in there as long as he works for AEW. You know, God, he played that role well. Did you know? Did you guys know that Dustin actually had the idea of getting breast implants at one time, just to kind of enhance that Goldust character? And Vince McMahon said, "No." I just thought about it for a minute, and it's like, no, boy, I bet you Dustin's fucking glad of that now, man. That's how dedicated he was to doing that character. He was gonna get fucking tits, man. You imagine? What the fuck, dude? Hello. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a nice set of tits. I could play with them and lick on them or something if I did, but I ain't gonna go get some, dude. Like, dude, what are you thinking about? Can you imagine Dustin Rhodes with a little fucking set of tits like his ex-wife's? You know what I mean? Like her firm, thick motherfuckers. Now, don't get me wrong. Some some breast enhancements and shit look real nice, but that's something you definitely get what you pay for. Some cheap ass, um, you know, local downtown titty dancers not going to have the real nice. You know what I mean? They don't make enough money. You pay for what you get when it comes to shit like that. So, and some of those are really nice, but never will they ever take the place of a nice and a real nice. I don't give a shit who the artist is making those. A nice set of real boobs, no way. And I ain't talking about the ones that hang down the belly button. Shit. I'm talking about good, nice. Don't get me started on some boobs and shit. You start getting me on female anatomy parts and totally lost that. In the raging heterosexual that I am. 50 years old, it still hasn't calmed down that much, man. What's wrong with me? I got lost some testosterone by now, right? All right, man. Be right here with you. Look at the fucking snow. We don't hardly ever get snow now here in Indiana where I live. Hardly ever. We don't get nearly as cold as it used to be, which I'm not bitching about that. But we haven't had a white Christmas in 20 fucking years, man. You know? Oh, hey, you know me, man. Well, hell yeah. And it's funny, he evolved too, because remember he the way he did the shit early, early on when he was with Marlena and he was Intercontinental Champion, and then he got kind of worn out a little bit. and he was gone for a minute, and then he came back, and then they did that story with him and Booker T, where he got shocked and he stuttered, and then he had like Tourette's and shit. He did that shit so well, man. Dustin is good, man. Oh yeah, went by his real last name. Crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought I've seen where that's coming out. Did you guys ever find out who's releasing the Bully limited edition, the new one that's on pre-order right now? Like I said, whichever company just came out a few weeks ago with the new Audition 4K limited edition, that's the same people that's doing Bully. They're doing 3 or 4 really good. I can't remember who the fuck they are. Umbrella, maybe. It might be Umbrella. It's either Umbrella or Cauldron. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Umbrella. That Bully's going to sell really well. There's a lot of fans of that. People realize that. That movie is so accurate because I seen the American Justice, the American Justice with Bill Curtis. I used to love to watch American Justice. So I just loved the way Bill Curtis narrated that show, that and Cold Case Files. So I heard that it was called Payback for a Bully. So I heard the documentary before I ever seen the movie, and then I seen the movie and was like, God damn, that is so accurate. But the thing that's not accurate is the dude playing the bully, which we all know him, just was about half the size of the real guy. It just didn't look realistic that this fucker could bully anybody. What's his fucking name? Oh my god, his name's eluding me right now. He played John Connor in Terminator 3. Help me out. What's his name? God damn it. You, you've also got Joe Phillips in Joe Phillips is hot as fuck in Bully also. She shows her ass and body all the way through that film. Nick Stahl, yep, Nick Stahl. Exactly. Damn, three, you said. Three, you said Nick Stahl, Nick Stahl. Yeah, Nick Stahl. Uh, I'd love to see Nick Stahl try to fucking bully me. I'd be like, bitch, hello? Just reach over and fucking slap me like I don't give a shit. You aren't even gonna mentally be able to break me down for you fucking. You know what I'm saying? Nick Stahl bully. Come on, you better be. Brock Lesnar ain't gonna bully me, let alone Nick Stahl. Fuck that. I told Brock to go fuck himself. I might get my ass whooped, but he ain't gonna bully me. I think it's Umbrella. It's whoever's releasing Audition, the new limited edition of Audition. Same company, just announced a couple days ago. Bullet limited edition on 4K. I think maybe. I think it might be 4K and Blu-ray. I have to check it out. But yeah, it's got the booklet and the fucking cards and fucking everything with it, I guess. Shitload of special features. So when you got a true story like that, you're bound to have. I mean, you know, special features just lend itself. You know what I mean? They need to put that American Justice Bill Curtis documentary show in there too. Yeah, no blood. What the fuck, man? There he is. And here he is reading to his little girl. Here he's reading her to sleep before he goes out. He's gonna go out. He's going to work. That's what he told his wife. He's going to work. But read my little girl's story first, and I'm going to work. He works third shift, right? But he's going to work all right. This motherfucker. He's just loving family man and shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's got a great cast. Got what's his name? Daniel Franzese or whatever from the Aspen and Grave remake. It's got the guy that plays the gangster type guy. He's supposed to be the Italian mob type dude in it. That's the dude that gets killed underneath the canoe in the original sleepaway camp. Yep, the one they find all dead later. Yeah, Rachel Miner, Joe Phillips, Michael Pitt. Yes, she definitely shows it all. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, Joe Phillips is fucking hot, and she wears clothes that make her look so slutty. But I loved it. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I would like if she'd been my girlfriend, of course, but well, Michael Pitt. That's an early role for Michael Pitt. Michael Pitt's always. I've always thought he's so underrated. Like in Funny Games. Oh man, that's one where I think the remake is better than the original. Well, the same guy wrote and directed the remake that wrote and directed the original. It's just got different people. It's got Naomi Watts, it's got Tim Roth, it's got Michael Pitt. Michael Pitt, he's a crazy role in it. Yeah, the dude in Bully is the dude in from Sleepaway Camp. When it goes out there to he swims up underneath that turned over canoe, and he gets killed. Yeah, Boardwalk Empire. Yeah. Also did that murder something or other with I think Sandra Bullock's in it too. Murders. What is that? Murder by or somebody? I can't remember. I can't remember what's called like that. Michael Pitt also he's also in that one Dustin Van Zandt film, the one that's kind of about Kurt Cobain. He's in that too. Yep. You get the shit all together here. If y'all like a good fucked up shit, you just watch. This motherfucker's a fucking sociopathic, fucking rapey, murderous son of a bitch, man. He don't care if you got a small dog, he's gonna kill it too. I mean, if he's gonna do a fucking if he's gonna table saw through a fucking baby that's still in a fucking car seat and a bouncer, a baby that can't even fucking crawl yet with the fucking table saw, who isn't he going to kill? And he loves and his focus is always on the women. He sees the women first, and whoever else is in the house, they go too. That chick also that one blonde chick, she plays the role of Heather in Bully. She's fucking hot too. Yeah, man, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. No, that's on Bully. Bully. Yeah, he was he took some steroids and shit. He was a lot bigger than fucking Nick Stahl. I'm telling you, Nick Stahl comes to me and fucking starts fucking Nick Stahl slaps me in the fucking head, and that's the last thing he's gonna remember for a while. He's like, well, I slapped Keith in the head, and I don't remember anything after that. Because I'm gonna beat the fucking brakes off his head. You can be laying over from the corner, fucking unconscious and shit. He's gonna have time to be like, no, Keith, it's gonna be it. It's gonna go. Mixed up. He just, I never, I didn't understand him for that role. I really did not understand him, the Bobby Kent role, but it's still a great movie. But him being, I guess psychologically is the way he had bullied me. That's because the Brad Renfro could have kicked his ass anytime he wanted. Yeah, that those are one of Renfro's last roles. Might have been his last. Remember the app pupil that he did with dude plays Magneto? Can't remember his fucking name. God, I used to know all these fucking names just as well as anyone. I suffered some brain damage. Yeah, he was a very yeah, taking steroids and lifting and shit. You know. Now Nick Stoll does a great job. Nick Stoll, he always does a good job. He just don't you look at him, he's just not believable. Ian McKellen thing. You guys always got my back on it, yeah. Yeah, he did a real good job here, man. Has shit hit the fan yet, Chris? Disturbing behavior. That was interesting. Yeah, that's the worst. But it's funny that when Linda Hamilton finally comes back, they make the worst decision that the whole fucking series had made yet. That he got killed. I never understood that. Why they had him come back and kill him off. That John Connor had gotten. Yeah, he just fucking busted right in the fucking nose. And I don't know why he's got to be in the emergency room because he busted his nose. I broke my nose. Look, man, look at my poor nose. It's fucking just like having a football. I with the tackle would do, and somehow I tackled him in my face. And top of his head hit my face and broke my nose. I didn't go to the fucking hospital. What the fuck, all the hospital's gonna do is break it back, and you can do that yourself. I just don't see why he's going to the emergency room for this. Here he is. Here it is. Oh, well, he's like, hey, I've been good. Ugh. Willem Dafoe, man, yeah. Willem Dafoe is like the light version of fucking Morgan Freeman, man. He's in everything. And if he's not in it, he's narrating it, or he's producing it, or something. He's the white dude version. He represents the white folks that he's the white guy that's in every film somehow. Just like Morgan Freeman's the black dude that's in every film somehow. Well, we got Samuel L. Jackson too. God damn, man. How the fuck is how the fuck is Defoe in everything, man? I, I, I like that newest film of Defoe's, one where he plays that art thief or whatever, and he gets stuck in that fucking that top apartment. That's a good fucking show, man. Now, my son, see, my 16-year-old is the one I used to watch all these films with, especially those types of films. He loves them too. Um, and he didn't care for it as much as I thought he would. I liked it a lot more. I thought he'd be, because that's usually our kind of thing, that kind of film is. Oh yeah, oh man. He was in what shit? Was he in the first two, maybe? I thought he was in the second one. Well, the second one's where he got killed off in. Oh man. just randomly and real quick. Who's the greatest actor still living today? That could be male or female. When I say actor, that means either one. Now, he's been retired since 2017 for a few reasons. That method acting gets rough, man. That, and he's the first and only actor or actress that's won 3 lead acting Oscars. He has 3 of them. No one else has 3. He's the only one. But I'm telling you, man, come on. He's done it all and done it fucking perfect. You watch shit like Gangs of New York and There Will Be Blood, shit like that, man. And it's just like he just steals shit, man. He just steals it from him. Now you look now. Look how far Leonardo DiCaprio has come. Now, when he made Gangs of New York, he wasn't there yet. DiCaprio wasn't. Now you look at the performance Daniel Day-Lewis did in that very same movie that he was in, Gangs of New York, right? It was after Gangs of New York is when DiCaprio started picking his game up. I don't think he's able to nail the shit that he nailed in Django without witnessing firsthand the performance of the butcher Bill Cutting in Gangs of New York. Because you watch that little fit he throws right there when he finds out that that they actually came there for Hildy, for Jamie Foxx, and that little fit he throws there and everything. That's got a lot of fucking Daniel Day-Lewis in. He couldn't have nailed that like that before. Not quite like that. Not with that emotion. I think he learned that from Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York. Yeah, the fire truck. Yeah, yeah. Danny Trejo is underrated, man. He really is. I loved it before they ever made a machete. When they put the trailer in the Grindhouse films, and they said, "Here's one Mexican you don't want to fuck machete." Oh hell! So putting a fucking condom on it. This is rough. I liked his role in Zombies Halloween too, man. I like the emotion he showed there. Like his feelings were hurt. When Michael was killing, tossing him around and shit. And he's like, "I was good to you, Mike." You know what I mean? I thought he did great in it. I thought he really conveyed that hurt feeling. You know what I mean? Because he knows he's a little tiny kid. He's the only one really there for him to talk to. He's the only one who didn't fuck with him or judge him or mess with his stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's one Mexican you don't machete. Robert Rodriguez, yeah. Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, he did. He usually is somehow like a character. You know what I mean? Although it's interesting that he played sidekick. They were both bounty hunters. Him and Diamond Dallas Page in Devil's Reject. Spun is good, man. Man, Eric Roberts is a sad case, man. He's actually a tragic case, actually. If you see him early on, way early on in his career, shit like Raggedy Man, shit like that, you could really see what he could do. It was, yeah, 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 yeah. Um, and then something happened, man. I think his career got stunted by his sister somehow. See, she was nothing at that point. He got her in, and she got all these big, huge roles and all these Oscar type roles. And then here he is at the exact same time doing fucking late night Cinemax shows. You know what I mean? It's like, man, throw him a crumb. Come on, Julia. She can be making Aaron Brockovich, and he's over here making whatever, you know. he started off his shit was, you know what I mean, like shit like Raggedy Man with Sissy Spacek way back in the day. He was on his way making good stuff. He's a for anybody out there that's seen Oz, the old HBO series Oz, you know, about prison. Um, at the end of season one, I think it's season one, he's in it briefly. And he plays a serial killer. And they don't realize he's a serial killer until he's in there. And Warden Glenn, you know, is in there all there and he keeps naming off people. Really? Emma Roberts is his daughter? She's one of those Roberts, Emma is? No fucking wonder. Now she's in Black Coat's Daughter, right? She's the one from Black Coat's Daughter. Black Coat's Daughter is a good fucking film. I loved it, man. It's so dark. So fucked up, man. It's in every way. That is the most unique possession film I've ever seen. You know, and she, you know, the only time she wasn't lonely in her life was when she was possessed. So she goes through all this just to go back there and does all this mutilating. And then goes in there and then finds out that fucking the demon has abandoned her, you know? Mm. Oh shit. This girl, he's just fucking he just saw this fucking oh man. Watch what he does. I love what he does. You guys know what he does with the head. That you know, dude, he just he's stabbing her through the door. Too. Just came in. If you guys are there, well, the guy that he saws the head off, that's that's part Ingvar's cousin, I guess. And watch what he does with the. I don't think it's happened yet. He's gonna get the head, take the head to the. Yeah, here he goes. He's just saw the head off. He takes the fucking head to the bathroom with him. He's gotta take a piss. And watch what he does when he has to piss. It's hilarious. That's good effects, man. I mean, yeah, it's hard for me to pronounce these names. Par Ingvar, you know, the dude in the wheelchair did these effects, man. I mean, you know, pretty good for having no money, and you know, he acted in it, and he directed and wrote it. You know what I mean? That's just we need more films like this made guerrilla style. Like here it is. Now because he sets the head on the counter here when he's gonna go piss, and the head's looking at him while he's pissing, and he can't stand it looking at him. You know, he turns his ass to it so he can see piss. And finally, he turns around and grabs the head and turns it, faces toward the wall so he can piss without looking at him. The severed head. See, I don't know if you guys are the same part as me, but an hour and 8 minutes into it, yeah. You guys are about an hour and 8 minutes, you know what I mean? See, he, he's standing just regular, and he does what all guys do. He kind of looks over, he sees somebody, the guy's right there, he can see him, so he kind of turns his face kind of back toward him. And then he looks again, he's like, well, fuck, he's still looking at me. The piss just won't come out with the head looking at him. Still things like that. I thought was fucking brilliant. You know, like I said, I went and blowing smoke up their ass, you know, when I was doing the interview, telling them I thought they did a great job. I meant that shit. They didn't have any money. You know, they couldn't even pay people. The only time they paid anybody, you know, people were just trying to get the exposure. The only time they paid anybody was when, like, say they had to get some shooting done and, like, you know, somebody had to call off work to come and shoot some scenes. They would pay them their wages that they would have made at work that day, which I thought was really cool too. Lance Henriksen, he's fucking horrible loyalty, man. Remember that Nightmares anthology way back in the day? Had a young Emilio Estevez in it and shit. Where he was playing video games. You know, the video game. Remember the last story, and that's got Lance Henriksen in it. He's done so fucking much, man. God damn. I only seen the first Expendable. Yeah, that's when it starts out with the. I like that first story a lot. Oh, he's just stabbing with a. No, I don't understand the stabbing with a knife like that. And then he's gonna go down and that's what I'm saying. This is some X-rated shit like this shit is. Then he goes down and fucking he's gonna go down and munch on her pussy after he stuck the knife in it. This poor fucking girl, man. But yeah, the first story in that Nightmares is that one, that old, like that old urban legend, man. Where the guy escapes from the fucking mental hospital or whatever. And remember, she has to go out and get cigarettes. And, you know, of the, the maniac getting in the back seat type thing. Right? Yeah. When they finally hooked up, Arnie Stallone, it reminded me back in the day, back in the early '80s, when Clint Eastwood and Burt Reynolds finally did that movie together, did City Heat together. Burt Reynolds was never the same after that movie. He ended up getting hooked on painkillers and everything else for a little while after that. Because there's a scene in there where they get in a fight in a bar. It takes place back in the '30s or whatever. Supposedly, they hit Burt Reynolds with a chair. Well, Burt Reynolds did most of his own stunts. Anybody knows about Burt Reynolds knows that. He's younger. He did most of his own stunts around that time, '70s or '80s. Well, they hit this chair, and the chair wasn't prepared right to break away right, and it injured his neck permanently. The neck and shit was never the same, I guess. Now, for those of you who thought that this girl, we was going to have a survival or a final girl in here, I was shocked, man, because she just come off. She was the perfect survival girl, final girl. She was the girl next door, really likable, sweet. She seemed tough. She seemed smart. Well, they definitely threw us a curveball there. Now here is where Greenberg gets his broken jaw. This film is fucked up. Yeah. You hated Boogie Nights? Oh, Bert hated Bert hated Boogie Nights? Really? All right, Sean, man. Take it easy, man. So we're doing this Tuesday at 8:30 then? Say all right, let's say 8 o'clock Tuesday night. Cool. If you agree, give me the thumbs up. And then I'll change the time to 8 Tuesday. That way we'll have it done by 10 o'clock. Yeah, man, I'll probably text you probably Christmas Eve or so after I do Black Christmas or whatever. I'll probably text you Merry Christmas and all that good shit, man. All right, man. I will probably talk to you Sunday. I'll send you a message. Definitely send you one too, I'll Russell all you guys. I'll send all you guys. Well, I'll just tell it to you if you guys join me on my Sunday afternoon matinee with Black Christmas. I don't know. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Hey, yeah, happy holidays, man. I think Sean found it too funny. He's like, yeah, I'm tired, and this movie's too fucked up. I told you this is the most fucked up Christmas movie I've ever seen. Now this fucker, he's not gonna take a shower, so he's gonna wash. He's washing his clothes there. The guy in the wheelchair is still alive. Everybody else is dead. Yeah, one that we thought was gonna be the final girl. I blew my mind, man. They they said they did that on purpose because we knew, because they knew that she looked perfect and was perfect for final girl, and that we would think that. Oh, Bert had some good shit early on, man. You got Deliverances, you got Gators. Fuck, man, a lot of really cool stuff, man. Look at the end. Um, Cat First Campbell Run was really cool. Um, there's this one movie that he did, and he is so fucked up in. I can't remember. God, what's it called? Where he plays this sick, weird fucking guy, man. So his career was on the downside. It's a good show. And it's got what's her name in it? Mia Sara from First Bueller's Day Off. But he abducts her because his wife's crazy. She's going through some kind of I don't know, dementia or whatever. And they had a daughter, I guess. And so he brings her there and he kidnaps her and brings her there and tells his wife that's the daughter. So it's all cool. All right, our daughter's here. Well, he keeps her. What he really wanted to do to keep her there wasn't necessarily for his wife because he had a thing for her. And yeah, Bert's a bad guy pervert in that one. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look at his bios. Overrated. Well, it's kind of rough. I don't like James Woods, but I don't find him overrated acting wise. Does that make sense? I just like him. He's slimy, and something about he always acts like this fucking badass, and he's like, please, I'll slap your fucking lips off. You know, like how he is in Vampire. It's like, come on. But he did some movies early on. He did this one early on with Steve Railsback that was really good in the really early '70s, and then he did one in like late '70s, early '80s called The Onion Field. That was a really good film too. That's got a young Ted Danson in it, all kinds of shit. Where him and his buddy get together and kidnap these two cops and murder them and fucking put them in the onion. That's a good crime movie. You guys have a chance to see The Onion Field with James Wood, and check it out. Now, let me see. I find it overrated. You see, I can't say that James Wood's acting is overrated. It's not really. James Woods can act. I just don't like, something about him I just do not like. Let me think here. Um, I think Corey Feldman was overrated, especially now. He's like he grew up and every bit of acting skill he had is out the fucking window. Um, Denzel Washington. I think every role he does, he seems just like he acts just like the last role. Cruz is overrated acting wise, but he's also has a lot of good movies. Jan Michael Vincent. I'll tell you a kick-ass Jan Michael Vincent movie, man. Defiance. That's a good one with Jan Michael Vincent, man. When he was a kid, he did great, man. It's like I don't know. The older he got, the weirder he got, the weirder he got, the less skilled he was, man. It's almost like he's playing a fucking every role he does almost seems like a parody. Um, really good examples. Man. But yeah, I think Denzel is, you know, I don't know. Shit, that's my opinion. To me, all his roles, he comes off like the same character, like he's the same motherfucker in every fucking movie. He even tried to play a really slimy bad guy, in Training Day. He still seemed like Denzel Washington just being a slimy guy. Um, I would say for a while I was thinking um, Nicolas Cage for a while. For a few years there, I was thinking he was overrated because he's playing shitty movies and shit. But now that he does these weird horror type things off and on, and does them entertainingly, I can't really say him anymore. Uh, I, so I'd probably think I'd probably give that a little more. Yeah, a little more. Like there's a lot more underrated than there is. Why don't you like Hereditary, Mike? I think it's got a nice, creepy, fucked up ending to it, man. And one of the biggest shock scenes I've ever fucking seen. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't help but to put myself in the place of the brother. When he swerves and knocks her head off on the pole, and he's just sitting there because he knows his little sister's headless body is in the back seat. And this motherfucker, when he goes home, he don't call the cops. He don't do nothing. He parks the car and goes in the house and just lets his mom get up and go out to the car and find her daughter headless in the back seat. Damn. I'd have been a little upset with him too. It's like, really, man? Oh wow. And oh man, she does such a great job in that, and just the way she's hollering and that primal scream she does, you can just feel it. You can just feel her fucking pain. You know, she does a great job in a movie called Dead Girl too, or just Dead Girl. I think it's Dead Girl. Is it the Dead Girl? There's two different Dead Girl movies. There's the Dead Girl and there's Dead Girl. There's the one where the Shiloh dude and the other guy keep the zombie chick down in the school basement and fucking pimp her out all the time. And then there's a Dead Girl with Brittany Murphy and Josh Brolin and what's her name from Hereditary. That's a really good show. That's a real good. This film is Norway. Look, he goes in there. He goes in there looking dressed as Santa Claus, and he's like, he, he wants to get a present for his friend or whatever. The guy is in the wheelchair. Well, men is just all fucked up, dude. I get. I never thought I'd ever beg motherfucker to stop showing fucking vagina. But he kept coming out of the vagina and then out of the vagina and then out of the vagina. And I was like, by the time I got done with that, man, I was just like sitting in a corner by myself, just trying to get myself together, man. Oh, oh, oh I can't condone anyone making a vagina creepy, you know? I just can't condone that. Can't do it. Can't condone it. And I also disagree with you about Pearl. I think Pearl is fantastic, man. Now, X, I do find overrated, but I think Pearl is a hell of a lot better than X. Pearl is so well done. And Mia Goth does a great job, dude. Do you like A24 films, Mike? Great skill set. Yeah, that's what he's called in it too. That's what he's referred to, and he's serial Santa. Um, uh, I like a lot of A24 shit. Here's a question for you, Mike. Do you like Saint Maud? Men just it just fuck. I can't get past it fucking me all up. Saint Maud is fucking great. Go back and check out mine and my 16-year-old son's review. Mine and Ryan, my boys' review on Satan Moth, where we discuss it. It's great. My son does such a great job. It's so good. We did Blacklist Daughter too. We're getting ready to put it back together again. He named the show, and we did it for a couple of weeks, and then he got busy with school and all that stuff. But we called it Film for Thought, and we're going to start it back up sooner or later because he loves those kind of things. Well, The Lodge. Did you like The Lodge? Oh, did you see the end part already, Russell? Well, I'm at the end part. Is anybody else at the ending part here where he gets back to the chainsaw? And this poor fucking guy. I like The Lodge, man. That was mental as fuck. Those kids, man, they fucked up bad. So he saws all these fucking shit off, saws him in pieces, and sticks him in a bag, and just carries him away home. There is a sequel to this. They haven't really released it yet, and I'm not sure if they're actually done with it. But it's called Easter Cruelty. It's called Easter Cruelty, and it's got that same guy in, and he's wearing a bunny suit, and he's doing it on Easter. But they're having a little bit of trouble with it, the censorship and all stuff like that, because I guess some motherfucker gets fucking pinned to a cross and everything else, and so that drew out the religious people. So they weren't expecting that. Cause I guess they didn't get much blowback from this at all. Killing of a sacred deer is fucking great. I love Killing of a Sacred Deer. It comes at night is a good one. I like The Lighthouse. Midsummer's okay. Under the Skin, I like Under the Skin a lot. Which was decent. Black Coach's Daughter is great. I like The Lodge. But yeah, there it was, man. I told you it was fucked up. But I had to do it, man. Everybody does these, you know what I mean? And it's really funny because just this past Sunday I did Gremlins, and now now my next Christmas show is Christmas Movie. Hey, I got a wide range. How about Lamb? Have you guys seen Lamb? Oh, I fucking love opera. Dude, hold on. Opera. Check this shit out. I have some of the most beautiful editions of opera that's ever been released, Chris. Look, this is the old Blue Underground DVD. Here is the Scorpion release of opera with the slipcover. Here is the one that was just released. Here, this is the new 4K of opera. This is company, the German company. But this is all kinds. It comes in this little fucking digital type thing. I can't remember the fucking company. Damn it. Oh, play on. Yes. We also did that killer release of Night of the Living Dead. Now check this out. This is a German media book. This is beautiful. This is done by 84 Entertainment. Check out this artwork on this album. Look at that, man. Limited to 555. I got 300, number 373. That is fucking beautiful. That's right up there with might be better than the Henry Portrait of the Serial Killer. That's I mean, look at that. Oh hell yeah, I love that. It's one of my favorite kills in any Argento movie. When Daria Nicolodi gets shot through the fucking people. What about Ex Machina? Ex Machina is good too. I haven't seen Bodies by His Body. Um, let's see here. I like I said, I like Lamb too. Lamb was on. I like. Um, let's see here. I think it's the Morphins music show. Um, my son likes The Green Knight a lot. Uh, but yeah, Ex Machina is good, man. You've read? Oh yeah, I've got tons of editions of all those, man. Um, all of them, man. But from Burger's Crystal Plumage to Four Flies on Grey Velvet, Cat o' Nine Tails, Deep Red, Inferno, Tenebrae. Tenebrae is a great fucking Italian slasher. And then then of course, like say you got Opera, you got Suspiria. Um, but yeah, did you guys hear Mikey say that the Shining and The Exorcist were okay? I was like, Mikey, why hast thou forsaken me? See, because when we did our top 10 countdown, I had let me see, my top four were my top four was The Shining, The Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Halloween '78. So but hey, yeah. So you basically have went have went the Stephen King route though, because the same thing happened with him. It's just been the last few years that King has actually started to accept Kubrick's The Shining. Kubrick's a brilliant filmmaker, man. Like Clockwork Orange was like a number 5 or 6. I think it was a number 5. Clockwork Orange is fucking ridiculous. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Why did I ask you guys something? But wasn't that artwork on that German media book fucking beautiful, Chris? I mean, I mean, keep here. I'm showing you some of this German media book shit, man. It's so fucking great. You find some of these shit. Oh, grab us some media book shit. I love, I love media. I think they're some of the prettiest fucking editions there is. Here, I'm, I'm just gonna show some media books for you guys here real quick before we call tonight. If you guys want to show us some shit for a minute, please. Some more over there. I know. Oh, wow. Oh, I got something else I need to show you too. I watched today. I've been a big Daniel Day-Lewis fan here lately, or mood here lately, because like I said, he is in my opinion, he is the greatest actor ever lived. So, like, just see how I got tons more. Oh, I'll grab a. It would take me a while to collect all these photos. Oh, man. No, here, You don't talk about somebody that's got media books. Cadaver Club, Ben from Cadaver Club got lots of media books, guys. Tons of those. One I definitely want to grab. So now we're looking at it. Oh, Boogeyman. Yeah, Boogeyman. Now, let me make sure. Quick. Oh, there's a scanner right here. Ooh, grabbing my Halloweens here. Got a couple Halloween media books. I got 3 Halloween media books. Oh, and anything else? I can just see real quick. I think that's it. I think that's it here. All right, now let's look at some of you. First, let me be here. Yeah, exactly. Gangs of New York. This is from Nova. And this is their 24th release, limited edition. And look at that sticker. It's got fucking cutting on it. But this is limited to 1,000. This is number 756. And look at this fucking thing. There's a few different. Look, you got the matte finish here. At the same time, and in the middle, you got the shine. Now, look, if you look right here, it's got the shine all around here, but there's one part that's matted. And that's the eye. That's his, that eagle, the American eagle eye. And this has got tons of shit in it, man. It's just great. And then inside you got the steel book. But it's a great release. It can run $200-300 now. I paid like $40-50 for it when it was coming out. The Games of New York is fucking brilliant. All right, now let me show you some media. I think this is it. But if I think of any others, I'll snap it. Okay. Let's start with the Halloween ones. During media books. Okay. Well, let's start with the American one. Here's the American one. Now this thing, I mean, this skinny. There ain't much to it. But now you got this one. This is limited to 66. There's only 66 of these. This is during media book. 66. This has got the Blu-ray, DVD, and soundtrack. And you got this one. Now this is a padded one. It's the blue padded. This one is limited to. Well, let me see here. I don't remember what this is limited to. Don't remember. But this has got a soundtrack that's good too. Yeah, remember Halloween. This is a nice Night of the Living Dead. This is from Splendid. That's a pretty nice Night of the Living Dead. It's limited as well. The Boogeyman. This is limited to 202 copies. No, this is 444. This is 202. Lamb. I like the show. Of course, I love New Me in the Face too. So, yeah. And these, you know what I mean? That's a great cover. Lamb's crazy. You might haven't seen Lamb. You gotta see it. Here's that opera that I just showed. Great fucking. Look at the art on that. Well, by the way, this offer, limited to 555, and I got 370. Now this is limited to 1,000, and I got 633. It's also a cemetery. 633. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Now look at this. Now look at this artwork. Look at that. That is brilliant. Check this out on that. It's very limited too. I'm not sure what it was. Prom Night. Now this is done by, I think, Koch Media. Prom Night. This is the Fun House. This is also Koch Media. This is one of my newer ones. These are Bly Snatchers. Got the original artwork there, and then some, this was like the German or English poster. That's got a nice book feel to it. Now here is Carrie, limited to 555. This is number 385. Nice Carrie. Now this one I got from Turbine not too long ago. This is Bad Boy. Nice cover. And you got it right there. You can raise it up to stab puzzle. Here's a basic Goodfellas. And here is Turbine. What was this? God, this is limited. I think there was only one many of these motherfuckers, man. I don't remember what these were limited to. There wasn't much. They had like 4 different covers, and there was only like 250 each, maybe. But yeah, Chainsaw Massacre, one of the VHS, basically the VHS of it. Oh, wait. I'm missing a couple of words. And I'll probably remember as soon as I get off here, I'll be like, damn it, there it is. Oh, but yeah, there's, I mean, I've still got a lot of them up here. I'm just, oh, yeah, wait, gotta show you this. You guys haven't seen this one. This is the padded, this is the hooded version of Friday the 13th Part 2. This is fucking great. And I've already got a hold of it, man. Pull out of there. You got the hood there, see? Nice, nice padded. On the back's padded. You got Free Tagger 13 till 2. And I kept the card right here on it. This is, I'd like to get the rest of these. All these either have the mask on it or something. It's from 84 Entertainment. And look, right there, you even got the eye. You even got Jason's eye. So that's cool as well, too. Yeah, I don't know how I was forgetting that one. Jesus. This, I'm looking to get a media book of this because it's got this artwork too. It's got this beautiful artwork on this Maniac. And on the back. So yeah. Yep. They did the steel book. I got all the steel books and shit like that. Oh, I'm forgetting a few of them. Here's the one I'm referencing here. Here's my Mother's Day. How did I forget Mother's Day? See, totally ashamed of myself. How did I forget Mother's Day? Wow. Yeah, and then here is Mother's Day. Mother's Day. And this is limited to 666. This is number 289. Look, gotta love Mother's Day. I mean, yeah. There's one I just caught out of the corner of my eye here. It's also a media book. And I also got media books of Labyrinth and Dark Crystal, shit like that. And 2 Disney media books as well. Yeah, got several Disney media books. And then here is this is Cuffs. There was only 99 of these. This is number 17 of 99. That very, very cheap. Beyond, oh man, oh dude, yeah. Oh, I put a movie Beyond, dude. Look, check this out, dude. Check this out. Oh, I'll get you some Beyond here. Hold on. Might as well bring these over. Show you the artwork on these two real quick. Oh, oh, I got 3 copies of Beyond. It's actually the one I have the least of all the full these manual. Here's an old cheap, I think it's Diamond DVD edition of the Beyond. 7 Doors of Death. And then here is the Arrow, way out of print, Arrow, sealed Arrow window slipcover of the Beyond. Beautiful editions. I got like 22 of these things now. And then here is the Arrow Steel Book of Beyond. Now look at this fucking, look at that shit. Oh man. Zero Steel Book. Turn it back. Yeah. Of the Beyond. And then here's the Zombie Flesh Eaters Arrow Steel Book of Zombie Flesh Eaters. And then here's the City of the Living Dead Steel Book from Arrow. Look at that. Look at that. Insane. It's insane. Oh man. But yeah. I don't see anything else jumping right off at me right away real quick here. So, oh man. Yeah. So, did you guys enjoy the Christmas Cruelty then? Yeah, they're really cool guys, man. And like I said, they got another on here, and write it down. You know, if you want to see their other one, it's got a lot of the same people and stuff in it. It's called Headless Entanglement, and it's also on Tubi. So check it out when you get a chance too. I see you probably enjoy it. I did. A couple other nice nice additions of things too. Here is the Nova limited edition of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Most unique and probably the greatest love story of any fucking movie ever made. Love this movie. Love this fucking movie. And then here is now this motherfucker. No, here's this City Museum release, and it's high limited to a particular cover. It's a City Museum release of Forrest Gump. Fantastic. This is number 138 out of 250. I love Forrest Gump. Oh, you take it off and crashing out, Gino? Let me see. Excellent, yeah. If you want to get with, I'm of course I'm getting the physical edition because they're sending me one. For Ingvar sending me one. He had everybody sign it, and he sent it to me a few days ago. So, for Ingvar, if you check this out later, thanks so much, man. It's really nice to meet you guys. And I plan on working with him some more, so it's gonna be cool. So, might do a stream about the Headless Entanglement. I'm gonna check it out. So, yeah. Oh, let's see here. Everybody taking off on me. Everybody crashing? All right. Yep. Good night, Juno, man. Take it easy. I will get a hold of you in a few days about that, and to wish you a Merry Christmas, of course. Everybody, here in what, a couple days, be Sunday afternoon marathon at 2 p.m. on Christmas Eve. stop by Ben and see me and watch some Black Christmas 1974 with me for a while. That's one of my favorites too. Like the best atmosphere of any film, any horror film ever made. It's at least one of them, you know. I can't think of a better atmosphere. So, hey Ben, how you doing, man? I was just talking about you a minute ago about media books. Yeah, guys, go check out Ben from Cadaver Club's channel, man. Check out some of his media books. They're insane. He was one of the reasons why I started getting media books to begin with. So, let me in the chat so I can watch ones I've seen. Oh my favorite A24s that I've seen. Yeah, I can do that real quick, man. Let's see. There's actual A24 or A24 type films. I can go A24 type films too. Here, I'll do A24 and A24 type films. Okay, here's that one. Um, um, uh, yeah, thanks for stopping in and seeing me, Ben, man. How you been doing? There's also let's see here, where's that one at? Oh God, yeah, there's these two. Um, oh yeah. Um, uh, how do you spell that? Let's see. Any more letters? Wait, let me look over here and make sure real quick. Uh, there's a pretty good lineup. I've never seen anybody's body. Well, like I said, I do like Hereditary, the Lighthouse, you know. As far as weird type off shit like that goes, man, you know what I'm saying? Um, as far as that type of movie goes, man. Um, there's lots of them. Like I don't have a lot of them yet. Like I still haven't seen that that latest Joaquin Phoenix movie either yet. Um, let me recommend a shorter movie for you in case you haven't seen it yet. It's fucking entertaining as hell. Fucking loved it. And so yeah, there you go. The Northman's good too, and so was Green Knight. Both versions of Silent House were good. It's like both versions of playing games were good. It's good. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can't forget this one. This is one of the best ones. There you go. Me, that might be the best one. Lyco's daughter. Bam. Lyco's daughter's fucking crazy. It's so good too, man. It's so good. See, think of some other weird shit here. See if I can think of anything else here. You seen Eden Lake? Ooh, here, let me recommend this too. Um, yeah, the one I was talking about earlier and shit about the dead girl, it's called The Dead Girl. Now, the one that's just Dead Girl, that's the one that's got the dudes that's pimping out the zombie girl in the basement. So that's not what I'm talking about. Now, I'm getting ready to watch a film here in a few, you guys. I'm going to be doing it. I can't remember exactly what I'm doing it. Let me see if it shows my list down here. Exactly what I'm doing now, these films. No, it's not showing that. But I'm going to be doing a film here soon called Daddy's Little Girl. And it is fucked up. It is a fucked up movie. It is, it's very painful. It's really good. Anything for Jackson. Yeah. Also, Compliance is another good one. You seen Compliance or Winter's Bone? Um, I trust you've seen Bug. I would imagine Eden Lake. I'm sure you've probably seen that too. Have you seen Morgan? Watch Morgan. That has oh god damn. Ugh. Ugh. That yeah, that on a Taylor Joy. Morgan. Watch this. This is a good show. Also, Stephanie and the in this version, I mentioned this the other night. Um, this was a couple of films with this title, with this name, but this one's from 2009. This is The Children from 2009. Have you ever seen that? Oh my God, check that out. Green Room, yeah, that's a good one too, man. Yes, that's the one where they're pimping out the zombie girl in the basement type shit. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's really strange. It's a pretty good show though. Um, uh, but I recommend The Dead Girl. It's got Brittany Murphy, Josh Brolin, Marsha Gay Harden is in it. Like I said, see, the name, uh, Tony Collette. Um, it's it's different, man. Yeah. I definitely recommend all of them. Highly recommend everything I put there. I highly recommend. Full show. Also, if you haven't seen this, check that out. That's a pretty good movie, and it's really good. It's fucking good. It's excellent. You like it? Oh God, and this one. Shit, you're getting me carried away. Ah, it's called The Bleeding House. Fucking great. Not many people have seen The Bleeding House. But those who have, from what I know of, like it. I love The Bleeding House. Bleeding House is a damn good show. Anything else? Anything else I could throw in? This is kind of a fucked up movie. It's pretty good though. Now I'm putting down Daddy's Little Girl. And I'm getting ready to do that. So hopefully, just hold off, and we'll check out Daddy's Little Girl together. That's gonna be in maybe like a month. Daddy's Little Girl. It's fucked up, and it pulls on all different kinds of emotions, all kinds of shit. It's good stuff. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Seasoning House? Yeah, I think I heard of that. Bleeding House. That's real good. It's a sleeper. Not many people know about it. It doesn't get much attention, but it's just fucking good. Oh, one more media book I just bought. No, what's that? Break that. Two. Candyman. The original Candyman. Yeah, limited as fuck. Check that out. Nice. Oh, the black. And you got the hook on the back. And then I'll finish it off with a real nice one. Limited to 500 copies. Phantasm. Yes. Well, of course, I got Princess Bride right there too. Like, if I look, I'll find tons more fucking media books. So I probably better not look. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah. I just named off. Write all those down. Check them out, man. Ones you haven't seen, watch them. Give them a shot. See what you think. Our taste, is the same, but yet it's not. Well, I think on weird shit like that, it might be close to about the same, especially since you was naming off, like, you know what I mean. Have you seen Under the Skin? That's got what's her name in it? Like, the Black Widow. Yeah, that damn sick of printing people's fucking names. I'll tell you, Scarlett Johansson. That's a crazy show. That is weird, man. It's kind of sad, dude. Also, Black Swan. Black Swan's not nearly as good as Under the Skin, but not even close. Sorry, not even close. Also, a horror anthology, a really unique horror anthology. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called Southbound. Yep, Scarlett Johansson plays the main role in Under the Skin. Yeah, Southbound also. It's a horror anthology, really uniquely done, man. Really good, really good. How about One more, the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. German media book. Last one. An off company. Film Julian. Julian. Something like that. There you go, man. Good one. Take down. In the Earth. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. Bleeding House. Yeah. Bleeding House is a good one, man. You just don't see it on there. It was basically an IFC show. Here. Let me show you. I wish they put a better version of it. But it's a Tribeca film, IFC release film. And the guy that plays the main role in it, you've seen in other stuff, guarantee you. But I guarantee you haven't seen, it's Patrick Breen. I guarantee you haven't seen many other people. It's just one of those films, you know? You have not seen very many people. Guaranteed. It's just it's what it is, right? It's what it is. That's about it. Many other films that I can mention, but shit, I'll say that till next time. For finish a couple hits on the smoke here, and then I'll let you guys go. Oh, if I can find my way. Oh hell. Well, got all these media books I put back. That's all right. That's all right. I love media books. Yeah, and I attribute that to Ben from Cadaver's Love right there. He's one of the main culprits. Yeah. My son loves the Northman, man. I got him that limited edition steelbook for Christmas last year. This thing sold out and went freaking hard to get real fast. Real fast. It sold out quick. I managed to get a good deal on it. So. Yeah. Little shit, yeah. Yeah. Baby, we could talk all night. Yeah. Yeah. I can mention shows all fucking night, I guarantee. It's just what I do, you know. What I do. Unsane is another one that's kind of like that. It's kind of off like that, you know. That's the one that was made on what iPhone or whatever it began with. Unsane was. Good show, man. Actually, that's a really good show. Really, really good film. I got some other some low budget B rated books to mention next. That no one ever talks about. I got some weird, obscure shit. Weird and obscure. Obscure and weird. But, all right, man, take it easy. Oh, I'm sucker for him too, man. Have a nice night, man. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, man. Much love to you. Have a good morning and all. I will catch you another time. Yeah, I love showing my shit off, man. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's kind of obnoxious, isn't it, to sit around and show all your stuff off, and, you know. I love like to get new to get new one sheet posters or new original theatrical art cards and show them off, like those the Fun House and the Club of Orange and the Halloween ones that I showed you guys. And then the one sheets, remember I showed you Mother's Day and the Burning and, you know, shit like that. Still so many of those that I want to get. So many. Like it'll never end, you know. Some of them I'll never be able to afford and I already know it. Shit like Lizard on One Sheet, no way. Just costs too damn much. It's outside of my price range. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you guys go over there and sub to Ben over at Cadabra Club. He's been a friend of mine, and we've been collaborating ever since I made a channel. He's one of the first people I met on here. He lives over in like the Northern California area, and he rides a motorcycle. And some of his first videos, he went to like the lighthouse where the fog was shot, because I guess it's not too far from where he lives. So he had go check out that video of him going down that big bunch of steps and shit there at the lighthouse. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, man. But I will mention. Oh, the Southbound, yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys Sunday afternoon at 2, or I will see you guys Tuesday night at 8. I'm going to change the name on everything, so notification will change. Here, let me do a couple of these new ones again that I didn't really get to enjoy a whole lot of. Like, like for this is
no one knows his way around outer space like Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. I claim this planet in the name of the Earth.
I claim this planet in the name of Mars. Isn't that lovely?
Isn't that lovely? It's the simple things, you guys. All right, you guys. I will catch you later. Hopefully, I'll see you Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. for Black Christmas 1974. Till then, you guys have a great night, and how about a little bit of gas?
Because I am agoraphobe, and you are not.